Big Nasty Comics on the scene. Drop that stuff, he always keeps it clean. Makes stuff come from your dreams. Puts the comic books in your hands so you scream. And he's got real clean jeans. And like, Big Nasty Comics, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving. Thanks, all the above. Before I post the link, I am going to take a second and try to give thanks to people, just YouTube based, because of course you got to thank your family and your friends and everybody else that's around you, your close people that are around you. But at the same time, I February 3rd will be my 1 year that I've been doing this, and it's 1 year is a long time, man. It's something, and I just want to take a quick second before I invite people on here and get this thing going and started, and let everybody else have a chance to say thanks or give thanks or however they want to do it. But I was going to write some stuff down, but I think I'm just going to try to wing it. So I apologize in advance if I forget anybody's name or anybody in particular that I don't want anybody getting upset with me because I didn't say thanks to them or something. But I try to tell people thanks as much as I possibly can. And with that, let me sit here and try to think about what I wanted to say. Just wanted to put it out there, and man, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be, but maybe I should have wrote some stuff down. Some people in the YouTube community, as far as like, I got to start from like the beginning. I've told them thanks before, but never told anybody thanks enough. People like Nate at Hall or SideQuest Eric, those guys, that I reached out to before I even started my channel and got this whole ball rolling and everything. They helped out tremendously, gave me good advice, and got me pointed in the right direction. And I appreciate that. I'm always thankful for that. I am thankful for the friends that I have made on screen and off. Everybody in the chats that come to our live streams and everybody else's live streams, and come to hang out and talk comics or just chat with friends you've made, and it's really something. It's really, really something. But with that, looking in the chats, everybody's chatting away. I love it. Speaking of people in the chats, like JSS, I can't thank you, John, enough for wrenching and congratulations again for winning the award for this year. It makes it you make a lot of our jobs a little easier, not really jobs, but our hobby, or however you want to say it. It makes it nice to have someone like you that take the helm and help control situations. But and then just, man, there's so many people I can't even begin to where to say thanks. Like I said, the people that you've made friends with, like Adam up and Adam, Lyle, you guys, everybody. Robbie Josephs, great and powerful Robbie Joseph. Let's see here. Let's just say real hi to everybody real fast. K Munin, good buddy of the chats. We're going to have you on a stream sooner or later. We're going to have to drag you on Kicking and Screaming or something. I've been wanting to get you on. And my sweetheart Adam, good friend. Glad to call you a friend. Like I said, the great, powerful Robbie Josephs. Awesome dude, great collection. Get you on the show here soon, buddy. And what can I say about my partner in crime, man? I don't even know where to begin. Real true friend. We talked several times, here and there on the phone and, texting and stuff, just always keeping in contact. He has done a banger ass job of getting guests for the show. Couldn't have asked for, a better partner, co-host, however you want to say it, But yeah, it's who else? Matt's a hell of a dude. I know he's not here. He's on Biggie's show right now, but Matt, man, he's one of those guys that, he reached out pretty early on and helped promote my show and a lot of people's shows. He's done that for a lot of people. And Biggie, talking about, speaking of Biggie, Biggie Shack, I know he's not on here right now, but he shouted my channel out early on, man, like he does for a lot of people. Invited me out to hang out and come on his stream and everything. Hey, Mark, glad you're here, man. There's another new buddy. Got to make from this venture that we're on. Michael, just Michael. So glad you're here, buddy. Doc, I'm really glad. Hey, Doc, I swear you made me think of my one of my aunts. Not that way, but yeah, she used to spell my name with a T also, but that cracks me up. I love that. And bad thing about it is her younger brother, which is my dad, his name's Richard also. She grew up with him and they never spelled it with a T. So when I was growing up, she used to spell my name with a T. I used to love that. I never got mad about it. I always loved it. Lau, I'm glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Let's see. Anybody? Lyle. Like I said, man, Lyle, a good Canadian friend, buddy. I'm so happy that we've gotten to know each other, especially over these last several months, and gotten to be better buddies. They say I may be on a live stream or an interview sooner than you think. Having me kicking and screaming might be a bad. Yeah. I'd like to get you kicking and screaming, buddy. That's what I want. That'd be good content. But yeah. Well, before I start, when I shared this link here, hope everybody want to come on and hang out and say thanks. I don't feel like I've really touched enough to give thanks to everybody that I need to give thanks to. There's so many people. Thanks everybody that's ever all our guests that we've had on the live show, and I've had on Geeking Out with. Both shows are tremendous fun, man. They're so much fun. I have a blast doing them. The live show, both shows really get to learn new things about people, and whether it's in their hobby or if it's and shoot, just their love of comics and stuff. So, but all right, I'll stop rambling here and and let's post the link here. There you go. The link is in the chats. If anybody wants to jump on here and keep me from rambling on and by myself and trying to think of everybody I want to thank, and I need to thank my my cousin Jamie for always keeping me hooked on comics and keeping that love alive as far as the love of comics. So here's Adam.
Hey, sweetheart.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Good, man. This is good. This could be that show that's going to get everybody in the feels, right?
Yeah.
No, that's great.
just wanted to open it up to anybody who wanted to come on, and whether in the chat or on jump on the stream. I'd prefer to if everybody would jump on the stream, and because I can have up to I think I can have up to 9 spots or 12 spots or something like that. So I can have quite a few people on here at once. Anybody wants to come on and give thanks, show thanks, and all that stuff, and then maybe show a few books every once in a while. There's my buddy.
Yo, guys. The great Chonko. What's up, Mike?
Gobble gobble, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I what's kind of crazy, I was thinking about this because like you guys kind of started right at the same time, with your channels.
Yo, Mark.
And then I came on a little bit after that, but I've just really enjoyed getting to go through this year with you guys and doing this journey, and I know it wasn't really, Rich didn't bring it up, but we're just so you had your real scare there, and we're just I think everybody's just thankful to have you around, man. So glad you're on the mend. So I did have I brought a few things that I just wanted to rethink people, if that's okay.
Yeah,
but we can let everybody talk, and I can show a few things later. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody got anything?
Echoing exactly what Adam said. I mean, I touched on it in the video I dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just I'm not going to try to recreate the whole video.
No.
That was a great video, man. That was awesome.
It was a good video, buddy. Yeah, it was a very good video.
I did forget people. There were a few people I had to reach out to on Instagram. Mark is one of those people who I had to reach out to. Johnny, I can't believe I forgot Johnny. I felt terrible.
Yes, Johnny.
I had to, Johnny is. I think he's the only one who I've actually met, like in person, and I forgot to say anything, so I felt terrible, and I reached out. But yeah, I had to reach out to a few people that I forgot just because, it's hard to remember everyone.
That's why I started to write it down, man. And it's like, I felt like if I started writing it down, it would be a 45-minute show before I got anybody else on the show. It would be just me sitting there reading off a list, because it's just so many people that you want to thank, but at the same time, I don't want to offend anybody if I don't forget or whatever, because there's so many people I am very appreciative of. So,
yep.
But
yeah, I think that's,
Yeah.
a big part of it is, it's like, you kind of start this thing and you don't know if anybody's going to really watch, or if anybody's going to like
Right.
it, or, there are all these other channels maybe that you've watched, and, you have no idea what people are going to think. And then when you start to meet people and become friends with people, and, people are liking what you're doing and they watch, it's humbling. And it does, it does make you feel really good, especially like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys know exactly what I'm trying to say, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I think one thing that's a little bit special about, like, I guess the people that, like Mike, the people that you mentioned, like in your video, or didn't mention in your video, but like all those people, like, there are definitely like little cliques in YouTube and in this big thing, but I'm very thankful. Like, we all kind of found each other, which is great, and not what I was expecting at all. I mean, I know like what you were saying, like I was expecting, put something out there and see what happens, and not really care a whole lot about it, but just be like, but then just the acceptance and embracing and helping and promoting and all the things that AOKs and things that people do, but it's also it's like the backstage and the texts and the like little messages that you get that you're like, okay, this is like a for real connection with somebody, and that's just so rewarding. some I really didn't think I would get out of this, but such a pleasant surprise.
I had no idea
Yeah.
about that part. I had no idea that like I was going to make like real friends. Like, I thought maybe, you might meet people and talk and that, but I had no idea. I had no idea like I was going to, make real friends. I didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly. That's like Christopher. Hey, Christopher.
Yo, Chris.
Glad you're here, buddy. Anybody else that wants to jump on? Jump on.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody because, I used to go to the comic shop 2-3 times a week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then hang out there all day with the kids on the weekends because it was gaming and it was comics. So the kids would do, Pokemon or whatever it was, and I would do the comics. Well, the kids have grown and they're gone. And being a disabled vet, it's very hard for me to get out of the house. So I don't have that community anymore. And I was missing it for quite a few years until I got on YouTube and I found Alan's channel from Comic Collecting Geek. Yeah. And, you just started in the chats and you just start meeting people. And Alan actually came down to Florida to visit his parents or something, or his in-laws. And I actually got to go and meet him at a store.
Very cool.
So, you get to put a face with the names, and, you slowly get to know people. So,
Yeah.
like I said, it was very empty in this house. My wife has passed. My kids are grown. I just can't get out anymore. So just watching you guys, even if it's a pseudo friendship sometimes, to me, it actually feels like a real friendship with people, which I think it is a lot of times.
Yo, Chris,
what's up?
Chris.
Glad to see you.
Glad to make it, man.
I just
like
want
Mark,
to say thank you to everybody.
Yeah, Mark, what
Okay,
you're
Chris.
saying, like, I don't think this happens in a lot of the other cliques. In some cases, like, they're not doing this kind of thing. It's from what I've seen, but yeah, like, but I remember I did recently meet Mike from Lunch Money, and had a beer with him, which was great. And he was like, "Hey, you got in a really good group." So it's always kind of stuck in the back of my head because, like, he's seen a lot. He's been around for a while, but yeah. So I think it's awesome. Yeah, and Mark, yeah, I'm glad you're part of this, and able to, you got your specialties and your love for different things, and it's great to see, man. I
mean, I know I do Archie, and everyone tells me Archie's a very hard thing to grow a channel with, but it's something I like. But I still enjoy watching Chonko with his horror comics. I'm not to me, Sabrina is a horror comic. But I just love watching the excitement on his face when he, opens something when he's done swearing at the package. I enjoy looking at Big Nasty when he finds, that weird Charlton book. Because, I had all these books. I've been buying books since 77, 78.
Yep.
So I see you guys pulling out, look at this Charlton. I'm like, oh, I'm so old. I bought that new off the spinner rack at 7-Eleven. I just found 2 Batman Adventures, the first appearance of Harley Quinn, that have been sitting in the box brand new.
Wow.
And I had 2
Congratulations.
copies,
That's a great book.
I never buy doubles. And I was mad at my local comic book shop at the time because I had bought it on Wednesday. And I came back Friday and he'd stuck another copy in my pull. I was like, I already bought this. And he was yelling at me, no, you didn't buy it. I'm like, yes, I bought it. So I ended up buying it. Now I have 2 copies.
Well, if you ever want to sell one, or trade one, talk to Chonko. I've always wanted one. I would absolutely buy that off or trade, whatever. Yeah, that's another part to it. I'm sorry.
I'll try to dig them out.
Okay. There's a whole other part to this, and it's the connecting thing is Alan and Alan's channel, and that I think a lot of us kind of connected through that. I mean, I've always said Alan's why I started a channel. I was watching what he was doing over there, and I was kind of like, I'm really interested in this, and I want to, I wanted to learn more. I learned a lot from him and Steven, and then a lot of the people you kind of start to see, and you kind of think, I could do this. I could do that. I could go and talk. And then, then like the first one you do, it's like, oh man, now I'm gonna turn this camera on and I'm gonna really do this, and I'm gonna put myself on the internet, and it's kind of like, okay, and then you got to get over that. You got to know that, okay, yes, I know it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. This first one's gonna be terrible, but it's gonna get and that like anybody who's starting or who wants to start, I always say the same thing. If you want to join and start talking to us or anything, please do it. Start a channel, and just get over that initial trepidation and understand your first video is going to be terrible. Unless you're like Mr. McGroovy, who started his channel and was like the best, like from the very first video. He's got like a logo and an intro and he's like a professional, from the first video. But
that's amazing. Yeah.
Unless you're that guy, everybody else, all of our videos suck at first.
It's all that good scotch he gets over there. It helped him prepare.
I was watching my first video again today, man, and I was just like, God Almighty, it's so horrible. It's so horrible.
I hope Chris comes back. Maybe he's having technical problems.
That's why I messed us. Where'd you go, Chris?
I hope he comes back. I wanted to talk to him. I know we were blabbering, but that's what we do is blabber.
Yeah.
You want me to show off a few things?
Do it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just put something in there. So I was just thinking about some different things that have just happened this year that it's just like, that's what Thanksgiving is for, is kind of reflect on those kind of things. And and these are in no order whatsoever. It's just like I grabbed a little stack, and I was honestly, I'm not trying to self-promote, but I was very thankful to be asked by Brian to be a part of this. That was just super cool. Never thought I'd be like in a comic or anything like that, but also to be be in here with people I consider really great friends, like who just joined in there, Mr. CD right there. He's the finale of the book. He's got the last page, so that's great.
Yeah. Stevie, his video today, he mentioned about like the things that happened to him this year that he never thought would happen. Just like he mentioned he made it into a comic book.
And Eric from SideQuest in here too. There's a lot of great artists in here, but those are the ones like I know personally, and just being thankful for Brian for even asking. Like I would never think to be a part of that. So I am going to show some Stevie D stuff. Cool. So as people know, I've been, sending art out for people. So I was really glad when I got Stevie,
Very, very nice.
and got my picture.
Got your yes.
Yeah, got mine, and I mean, I have a whole bunch of like art from him, and I keep everything. I got a little planned for something to do with it, which would be kind of cool. But he texts a good number of us, I think. Just some of his art stuff that he's working, and it's a highlight of every day. It's kind of one of those things that gets you going. It's just like, oh, that's cool. He's working hard at something, and he's hilarious, and it always brings a smile to your face.
And he's getting way, way better. Like his ability is like growing exponentially. Like I was telling him today and maybe yesterday about how like he's improved so much in such a short time.
Yeah, and well, I mean, he's putting some hours in, and so like they think that like, what is it, like 10,000 hours to be a master of something? Well, he might get through that next year.
Right.
He's gonna blow us all away. So, but I also wanted to highlight just some AOKs that I've gotten, and there just happened to be some slabs that I was just trying to grab. And like one of them was from Johnny. I'm not going to forget Johnny here. He sent me this foil for Hulk 181. The facsimile edition, but this is super cool. Like and a 9.8. Like I have like before this year, I think I had like 4 or 5 slabs total. So not a whole lot.
I just want to mention about Johnny real quick, because I forgot to mention him in the video. And I met Johnny. He had a channel and it was pretty successful, but he wasn't like in the comic community. I met him at C2E2, and like he brought me this really cool these little Abner comic strips from like the 1940s. Like he just brought that. And so I was just talking to him. I'm like, hey man, there's this whole community of people, and they would like to meet you, I think. And started talking, and like I knew right away he was a good dude, and like what a like just that meeting that like I saw his channel and I was like, hey, I saw you're going to C2E2, I'm going there too, maybe we can meet up, and just by that simple thing of reaching out. Yeah. Now, you have a new friend. Yeah. Everybody has a new friend, and he turned out to be this, this wizard at like, cleaning and pressing comics, and just like a great dude. Just like that's just saying hi. It turns out, you back. Good.
You're saying he's a friend with benefits? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
And then Dope sent me this amazing book, this Mystery Tales 49 from Atlas from 1957. Such a cool cover. Like,
very cool.
I don't have anything like this. This is amazing. I mean, Dope is one of those like just super kind, amazing people.
Wasn't that on your most wanted, Adam? You wanted a Golden Age book, right?
Well, I was hoping for like I'm not saying like this isn't good. No, I wanted to, I'm trying to get at some point have like a EC, like Golden Age horror book. You know what I mean? But I mean, this fills it for me good enough, so I'm happy. And then the amazing Robbie, I mean, this just is like, who the hell does this?
Wow, right.
Sent me the Avengers 4.0. That just, I mean, totally blew me away. I still can't believe that. And then, and Rich sent me like AOK pretty early on and sent me some things. And Rich, you were actually the one that, popped my YouTube cherry by like telling me to come on the live stream, and I was like, "What? Okay, all right, let's try this out." So, and then the amazing Chonko sent me this Dave Sim sketch of Cerebus, which I also love. Like, there's a handful of us out there, Mike. But I've read all of Cerebus. I loved it. That was kind of like one of my big college books. Like me and my roommate, we read through those phone books like as soon as you were done, you were reading the next one. You couldn't wait for the next one to come out. But we were buying singles, and when they did the like little reprints of like Church and State and some of the old ones, like singles, we were buying them just so that we could have the letters pages, and stuff like that in it. But super thoughtful of everybody, and so I just wanted to show that and give another thanks. I mean, everybody sent me like some other stuff with it too, but that just blew me away. I'm not good at receiving. I know that. Much better like try to give stuff away. That's I think a lot of us are in that same boat. So it's very humbling. And just kind of crazy. So.
But Chris, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you came back.
My kids, they like woke up. I'm trying to get them wrangled, and I was like, oh.
You don't have that blowgun to like knock them out.
We'll go to sleep, and you won't hear it.
Yeah. Glad you came on. I always see it in the chat, but it's always good to put a face with a name and actually meet a person.
Yeah, I've done I think 3 now with my buddy Brandon, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I saw this was an open invitation, so I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm not doing anything. I was like, let's get to bed, boys. I was like, I want to go hang out.
It's comic book time.
Exactly.
That's when you dial up that tryptophan on the turkey tomorrow. Passed out.
Like, you guys got to get your rest. We have a big day tomorrow. Let's get to bed. Papa wants some. I want some hangout time.
That's right. Yo, Stevie, we're talking. I was just talking about your video earlier that you were showing. You were talking about the list of things you were able to cross off this year.
Oh yeah, I wasn't trying to do any of those things. They just kind of happened, which is the most interesting and the funnest way to do things, because there's no pressure when things just happen.
Yes,
I got some things to be thankful for.
All righty.
Okay, you guys are my friends. Here, I'm halfway there. You guys are my friends, and it's one of the greatest things about YouTube is I got to meet other adult male friends. Like at my age, it's just you and your wife, and when your family comes to visit, and you stay home all the time. Like old people don't like to drive at night. I don't like to drive at night anymore.
Heck, I hate driving at night.
The glare. And today I got a birthday present box. It's kind of a mystery box because I don't really know who it's from. I got one from Nate. And I got another one. It says Juneau, Alaska or Juneau, Arkansas. I don't know which one it was. And one of the things in there,
I know. I think I know who it is.
Yeah, I got a good idea.
One of the things in there was I'm like on a half a screen.
You're on vertical.
Let's see.
There you go.
Horizontal with a C.
That's better.
No, I disappeared.
Now you're on. Well, you were. Now you're locked up. You must have hit a button.
Yeah. Am I back?
We see it. We see it now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Drew number 1, which I had, but it came in the AOK from Johnny.
Yep.
And what's special about this Drew is that it's signed by Sergio Aragonis, and it has it looks like he pressed it. It's in beautiful shape. And down here, there's his signature and a drawing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's cool.
That's awesome, dude.
And the other, this book just feels like it's brand new, It's in such great shape. And the other one has the signature without a drawing. And then I have the book also, but now I have one with a signature, and that's the minstrel, and a whole bunch of things. And so today or last night, I asked Lyle. I said, Lyle, who would you like me to draw? Sometimes I ask people, like Adam. I've asked you several times.
Yep.
Who would you like me to draw next? And he told me Elvis, and I'm going, oh man, I don't know how to draw Elvis, but I drew Elvis.
But yeah, you
There
do.
you go, man. Looks
And,
good, man. Looks good.
Yeah, that's a great Elvis, man.
It's like 70s Elvis.
Yeah.
And he's saying, "Love me tender, love me sweet." I think comic books are neat. You know,
That's what I whisper in Adam's ear every night.
And since I got this magazine today, like about a couple hours ago, I felt like drawing something. So I'm like about halfway down.
Very good.
Awesome.
Like spot on.
Through. And the detail on the ninja sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
mean, it's not like it's close to what they did, but with my variation. And it seems like a simple drawing would be easy, but they're really some of the hardest ones because, like, I messed his nose up. If you look at his nose, which is messed up anyway, so I can get away with it.
It's a cartoon. It doesn't have to be flawless. I think you captured it great.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not looking to be flawless and what's that type of art called? Realism. There's a picture in the St. Louis Art Museum that looks exactly like a photograph. It is so it's a little sitting table, no people in it. It has an ashtray, matches, and a pipe. If you're ever in and it's a little bitty thing, you know, maybe a little bigger than this sketch pad, but it is beautiful. It's every time I go to the art museum, I look for it. Well, anyway, so that's one of the things I got to be grateful for, and being on this show from time to time, the live show, and being on Son of Crom's show, which has morphed a couple of times into other shows. One of them, Midnight with Monsters. That's why I drew so many monsters. I was always trying to get material to show on the show, you know. And then it went into the Gunslingers, which Adam's a gunslinger. He's in the outlaw group. I don't know if we're good guys or bad guys, but we're all just badass. And it's not a comic book channel per se. It's more of a Western history kind of channel. And I do a lot of movie reviews when I got stuff. And that's interesting. And we've been doing that a few times. And then I've been on a few other live streams this year, and I got several gifts from AOKs and swag from Rich, and then I got art books from Chanko, and I got it right here. I was looking at it yesterday, the American Splendor book, which is kind of a cool book. It's like a Yellow Pages is so thick, you know. And
people might not know what that is anymore.
Yeah, which is cool. and the thing is, Rich told me about, or Mike told me about it, and then that there was a movie, so I found the movie and watched the movie, and then I got the book, and so I knew by seeing the movie who the characters were, because they're pretty good characterizations of those people.
Yep.
And I thought that was kind of cool. And I got a whole stack of comic books today for kind of a birthday present. And I've been looking through them, and
Do
the
you
one
have a suspicion who sent it? Is there? Because I think I know.
I think there was two stickers in there. There was a Chonko sticker and Mr. Aiken's "What's on the Comic Rack" sticker.
It wasn't from me,
And,
but it had to be somebody I sent something to, and I think I know who it was. I think it's
who
Crom.
was it?
I think it's Crom. I
Crom?
think Crom sent it. That's who I think sent it.
Well, one of the things I got was one of these little handbook Captain American stories. It has a whole bunch of good ones in there. I have the Marvel Masterworks Captain America #1 from the 40s, and Captain America joins the Avengers, breaking cell block 10, the origin of Captain America, the Red Skull strikes, the Sentinel and the Spy, midnight at Grey Castle. But if you look at these things, that text, that's a good skull picture. I lucked into that. The text is so small. I have a magnifying glass on my app on one of my cell phone, so I can read a couple of these older stories. But the one book that I was going to ask Adam about, if he knew the artist named Martin Cacolo.
I've seen it before, but nothing really sticks out to me.
I mean, the art is look at this face. The whole book is like this.
Very nice.
I mean,
Face only a mother can love.
and it's such excellent artwork with the shadings and the tones and the variations and expressions, and it's a horror comic. And then I got a Grew in the Wild and a whole bunch of others. I don't know if you guys want to see them. I got an Iron Man book, Iron and Frost, that I didn't have in my Iron Man collection, which is pretty extensive. So I was super pleased about this, about everything.
I think.
And then there was this one. It's from Chicago Comes Chameleon. And I was thinking that
I love that
could
cover.
have maybe been Eric, because things came from Nate.
Oh no, because I've never sent Eric. No, I've never sent Eric stickers, so it wouldn't. But that's a McFarlane. That's McFarlane.
That's McFarlane.
The fingers on that one are always like crazy.
I just saw that Martin Cacolo did a lot of art for the recent Immortal Thor and the latest volume of Wolverine.
And
I think you got a Crown box, but I could be wrong. Wait, Adam, you said you had a theory too. Who were you thinking?
I mean, that makes a lot more sense. I was thinking it was like something from Johnny, but then, but maybe Johnny had something to do with the Nate sending the. Yeah,
Johnny's. I got 2 boxes when I took the trash out today. There was a regular Gemini mailer, and that was from Nate, and that's where the Grooves came from, and the Spider-Man I just showed you, and some funny kind of, comedy books, like weird books, silly books. Those were from Nate. There was a nice little stack like that, and that's why I think this might have been from Eric of SideQuest Comics, because he's from Chicago, and I thought that might have been a hint,
Unless someone else gave him a Chonko sticker. I I've never sent any Choco stickers to Eric, so
Yeah, I stuck it on my superhero poster, and the cover I like the best is Terry Moore Echo, and it's this little girl standing in a crater.
Oh wow!
And it's so detailed. It's kind of like what are those fables?
Yeah.
And the sun is my favorite part of this drawing because it's so subtle in comparison to all the detail that's in the thing.
Very cool.
It's a super cool.
Terry Moore is great. If you ever he's known a lot for Strangers in Paradise, but I really like Rachel Rising. If you ever have a chance to read that, that's amazing. So,
and here's I was just going through the pictures and stuff, and all the different art styles are kind of neat. And like this one is the Blackout Bombshell, and I don't know what company this is. But the cover is great. You got the corner is her lips, and then her eyes, and the reflection. And
she got a booger on her
nose. Louis Sutherland copyright. So printed in Canada, so it might be a Canadian. So. I'm just thinking who the box could come from, because I'm lucky and thankful for the people that I've met through doing YouTube. And like I had up to 135 subscribers at one point, and it's gone down to 130. But I don't care about subscribers. I said that in a video. I care about the friendships I've made through doing it, and I also care about entertaining the people that watch the videos. Lots of people are regulars. They come all the time and leave real nice comments. Robbie and Matt and a whole bunch. Adam. I got a bunch of regulars. Like you were talking on yours, Mike. How people have been coming back and coming back and coming back since you started your channel and stuff. But it was really exciting to do a show, because I haven't done a show in a long time. I've had newer books that I've gotten recently that I haven't shown off or anything, but I've been so busy drawing, and I kind of went into the Instagram mode where I think there's about 45 or 50 people I share my artwork with.
Yeah.
So, and the kind of the way I feel about it, it's kind of weird, because I pretend I'm in a comic book shop or doing a syndicated comic strip. So I do the pencils, I do the inks, I do the colors, and then I think of the dialogue. So I'm doing all those comic book kind of jobs, pretending like I'm in the industry. It's kind of a fun fantasy kind of thing. And then the syndicated column, like Charlie Brown. Who's that guy that did Charlie Schultz? Charles Schultz. The kind of thing, like to put out something every single day, it takes a lot of discipline to do that, and not everything I draw is in my opinion that hot, but everything is a learning experience, and the repetition of trying to draw the human form or the hands or the eye or expression. Expression is one of my favorite things to draw, and hair. It's hard to mess hair up, but it's a creative outlet, and that's what YouTube was, because in my career as a band director musician, I was performing a lot, and till like I was 55, from like 12 years old to 55. I was performing all the time, someplace or another, either as a musician or as a director. And then when I retired, bam, it all stopped all at once. And then I moved to a rural area, and then the culture dried up, bam, all at once. And so when I discovered YouTube, I felt it was a creative outlet from I made the first episode was about Civil War, the Civil War storyline. And it was like 2 minutes long, me sitting in a rocking chair, and showing some books. And then now it's 154 shows later. I never thought I would do it. Like when I remembered, like when I hit 50 videos, I said, I'm going to go back and readdress Civil War again. Now that I've learned a little bit how to do this stuff.
Right.
And if you compare the two videos, it's great. And then there's also the element of holidays, like the Halloween specials and the Christmas specials, and I've done Thanksgiving specials. And I did one show that was on weddings, like superheroes, Luke Cage and whoever he married, all them kind of marriage episodes, Bruce Banner and all these things. So that was a fun element to doing shows. And like Mike was saying in his recent video, that he was also, it was about the comic books, but it was also about him expressing himself and letting people kind of know who he was a little bit at a time. Like his phrase in his show was, I didn't show my hand right away. So, but a lot of people figured out. Well, I think that's it with the YouTube experiences. You might have the greatest books in the world, but you have a personality of a wash rag. Nothing comes through. Or you might have $10,000 books.
That's
like
my first
me.
5 videos, Steve.
No. Your videos are cool. Everybody is unique. Everybody has something to bring to the table. And the excitement that people show from showing the first issue of Batman to a guy that, I found issue 37. I got the run complete kind of shows. And they're all entertaining because deep down, we all have had those same experiences and feelings about the hobby. And before YouTube, the only guy I would talk to was the guitar teacher at my school. He was a Fantastic Four guy. So we talked comics.
And nobody, I didn't have anybody to talk to about comic books. Nobody gave a shit about comic books that I would want to talk to.
No, they think as an adult, they think, what a childish thing you're doing. It's like,
go over there.
Try drawing one panel and coming up with some dialogue that's interesting or humorous or something. Just try it once. It is an art form, like jazz, the true American art form. And there's another one. Quilt making is another American true art form.
That's
and then
Ross,
all the
right? Wasn't she a quilt maker and she made the flag, right?
Yeah, and then folk art. Folk art is a big thing, and I kind of have elements, I think, of folk art in my artistic expression. And like I said a few times before, is that it isn't my technique, even though, as people have been telling me, it's improving. It's not so much my technique that's my strong suit in the art. It's my imagination. I think that's the number one thing that drives it.
And your humor.
And I've been talking.
I've told you before, your sense of humor is, to me, that's what I love, is when you're doing something and you have a very clever wit, and it makes me laugh like really hard.
Yep.
Yeah, and well, what's cool, I'll say one more thing because I know I've been talking a long time and I normally don't babble so much. I'm going to be on Matt Likes Comics show on December 16th to talk about art and show art.
Thanks for the warning.
I'm happy about that and kind of excited and apprehensive at the same time because I can babble on about comic books all day long and stuff. But when it comes to talking about your artistic endeavors and stuff, it's real personal. It's like, I've been in a lot of trumpet sections, professional, men, real musicians. And one of the lead players said to me one time, he said, you put your dick out there on the line every time you go out there. You blow enough, there's no pulling it back in, and it's there, good or bad. And so I kind of taken that attitude also with the art. I mean, if you draw 1,000 pictures and no one sees them, where's the communication? And I know that in art, the communication, you want to reach somebody. Like I went into the art room once and the guy was drawing an apple. I said, that's an apple. And he looked up at me. Yay, great. I was drawing an apple. It's a simple concept, but it's real deep also. You got to communicate something. And so I'm thankful for all you guys and the community and my family and God and Jesus and everybody. And that's my stuff. I've been talking too much.
Well said, Stevie.
Well said, buddy. Well said.
Well, I love you guys, man.
Same here.
Hey, right back at you, man. Look back.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I got I got a few books I want to show. I was talking about earlier about my cousin Jamie, being comic related and stuff. He was the one that got me into comics when we were kids, and we grew up. We were more like brothers. We were cousins, and he came into town from Virginia on his way through to Oklahoma, and he brought me a few things. He always brings me a couple of books every time he passes through, and he found this thing at Ollie's. Anybody ever goes? Does anybody have Ollie's around where you live?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I go in there every so often. What I have here close to me, it really don't generally have a whole lot anymore. But he went to one, and he found me this sucker.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow!
It's a
Very
Brian
cool.
Boland poster portfolio.
Wow, I love Brian Boland.
So it's got all these in it, all these posters.
Cool.
It's hard to see them, but
yeah, that's great. That's a ton. Yeah,
it's got 20 of them.
Wow.
So, I have they did a.
Are you gonna take it out of the plastic?
I don't know, man. It's got this big ugly Ollie sticker on it, but
all those Ollie stickers are a bitch to come off too.
Yeah,
they're made with like some kind of glue. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
I tried to peel it off. I tried to peel it off earlier, and it's like trying to. I don't know. It's trying to like
it'll never come off.
Of cellophane with glue or something. It's real weird.
I think you can use like a little bit of like a nail polish remover. If you're careful with it, obviously you don't want to go through the plastic with that.
Right. But yeah, he knows how much I love Brian Boland, but this was really badass, man. I was like, hell yeah, now it makes me want to go up to my Ollie's and scour around, see if I can find something. But
I have seen there's Ollie's now has a ton of like omnibuses are hitting. So
yeah. That's what mine has.
Like $25-$30 for like the $125, $150 books. So yeah,
I shouldn't have any room for
omnibuses.
Yeah, mine doesn't have anything like that. My Ollie's is pretty weak.
He knows how much I like Kelly Jones, so then he got me. It's called Cold Blood. 2 different types.
Nice. That's cool.
It's kind of got Predator 1 vibes.
Yeah, it looks like Predator. Yeah,
but it's Kelly Jones. Yeah, it's this North Star, the new standard in shock horror. It's from like 1993. It's 90s goodness. But I love Kelly Jones. But he did the covers, and then there's like an interior poster in there, like real shiny and shimmery. But it was a different guy that did the interiors. But the guy that did the interiors, this Kyle Holtz, he draws a lot like Kelly Jones. So, and then Chaco got these little suckers in today.
Oh yeah,
from Yaniv.
Awesome.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, my stuff didn't land. It was supposed to, but it'll be Friday.
Oh,
wow.
Really? Oh, it sucks, man. Yeah, I got
Very
the little.
cool.
I left work today at half a day, and I come home, and the sticker was on the door from FedEx. I was like, "Damn it!" I was hoping to get home before they.
Right.
I had to wait. I had to wait for them to empty the truck out, type of thing. So I waited till about 5:30 or so, and then I drove up there, and
very
it's
cool.
not too far from my house.
That's fun.
And
I drive for FedEx. That's what I do for my work.
Oh, is it? Yeah. That's when I came home and changed, and I was going to go run to my LCS, and another FedEx. I got this suburb across the street from me, and I seen this other FedEx truck pull in, and I was like,
Do you have my thing? Do you have my box?
Yeah, I
Do you have
did.
my
I did. I drove over to him. I said, "Hey," I said, "Did you try to deliver to that house right there?" He's like, "No, not
Happens to
this
me all the
morning."
time.
Yeah, not this morning. I was like, "Damn it." I was like, "All right, thanks."
Especially when you need to get that signature, man. You can't leave it without it.
Chris was like, waiting for you to go to work, and then he put that sticker on your door.
Yeah,
he was hiding in the
All the
bushes.
way to Ohio, man.
Usually, I got one. I got one of those doorbell cameras, and it'll go off when they come up. But this time, I didn't have nothing on there, so he must have been like a ninja. He must have rappelled down or something and stuck it on the door and took off because I didn't have nothing on my cameras.
It was really short.
Yeah.
Time is of the essence, man.
I went to my LCS today to pick up some.
I almost picked that up, Rich.
Huh?
I said I almost picked that one up, but I was like, yeah.
It's got
the big Batman titles, man. I know you love the question.
It's got the Vic Sage question in it, man. I had to. Black Label.
Now, does that book, is that the same book as they did back in the 90s with the annuals? The detective annual?
It's not the same thing, but yeah, it's the same characters. It's Batman, Question, and Green Arrow, just like the annuals.
But it's a different story?
Yeah, it's a different story. It's a Black Label, book one. It's called Arcadia. I was going to read it today when I got home, but then my cousin came over and we were talking and stuff. So
I used to read those.
If you like it or not, I'll try to go back and pick. They had a couple copies left, but I was like, it was like $5.99.
Well, then I went ahead.
I was like, man, if I was cheaper.
This is a Bill Sienkiewicz cover, Sienkiewicz or whatever you want to call it. But it's
was it?
Yeah.
Is it the Battle Beast one?
No. It's the Arcadia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Different cover. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's real dark. And of course, got the Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Absolute Batman. Can't wait to read that. And then one of my new favorites, Skin Breakers. I can't wait for that to read this.
Yeah.
This is cover B. I'm usually a cover A guy, but I picked up cover B because this one was just too badass.
It's got that Daredevil vibes in that book he used to have. I forget who did it, the cover of it, that Spider-Man one.
Finch is just crushing the art on that book.
Wow.
And Geiger's. Yeah. New Geiger. And then last but not least, hopefully he keeps doing this, but so far with this new KO series, DWJ's been doing variant covers. So this is number 2, KO number 2. But look at that. Look at them they're bashing his freaking head in, dude. I love that.
I'm liking the KO.
Johnson.
I'm like maybe the only one that likes the story, but I got number 2. I haven't read it yet, but I like it.
I haven't read it, but this complete cover by either way because that just calls Danny Warren Johnson. But
it's like dual power bomb vibes on that one.
Yeah. That's how number 1 is too, man. He's a what was he suplex and some? It's who was it? I forget who it is now on the cover. I'd have to pull it out. I can't remember. But yeah, that's all I got. So this time around,
I got some
I
stuff I
love
can show.
seeing. I love seeing the Joker getting his butt kicked by somebody else besides Batman. You know.
yeah, Wonder Woman, man, bashing him. I love it.
Hey, a couple things real quick. Robbie said try a hair dryer on that.
Okay.
And if you haven't had a chance, look at Jason's comments are cracking me up.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not thankful for anything. Y'all are making me spend too much money.
You should jump. You should jump on, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff. Hey, there's Jeff.
Yo, Jeff.
Jump on, Jeff. Out of World Comics. Really good dude.
What?
Man.
Dude, man.
Why don't I jump off to make room on that, and I'll watch the show.
We got plenty of room, Stevie. Unless you want
Okay.
to go off, I ain't gonna force you.
No, I'm happy. I was just thinking somebody could have an opportunity.
So I showed some of this on my channel, and some of it landed today. Some of it I got. So one thing I ordered a long time ago that just landed today was from yesterday from our buddy David Byrne. David Byrne does the Steak series and got a couple different covers, but this one, which is our good friend Sukesha Ray. That's a Sukesha Ray cover. Yeah. And also got this Kiss Kiss.
Oh, nice.
Which, I mean, if you guys know, both like great human beings. Kiss Kiss and Sukesha Ray.
Awesome.
And David, all of them are great. So support your friends. But then Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, I saw this variant that dropped that I had to kind of get. Like they did this one, like from Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer homage.
Oh, that's cool.
And,
That's
yeah,
really cool.
yeah, I thought it was cool. And then also this one, which is an homage to the House of Secrets, the first Swamp Thing.
Cool.
And it's signed by Patrick Horvath.
Patrick Horvath, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that cover. Who put that one out? I remember I was looking. I saw that.
It's IDW.
No, but was that an exclusive or is that just a?
I don't think so. I don't know. But it just says After Rights in it. I don't. But it's. I think I got it off the IDW site.
Okay.
But then
I love it.
Suspiria did a Creepshow cover,
Oh wow!
which I love. Suspiria.
Whoa, that's amazing.
That's nice.
And then I got a couple of the Kickstarter things from Curse of Cleaver County. A couple of my favorites. I ordered 2 of them off the Kickstarter, but the Suspiria kind of like horror movie poster kind of thing. And
last summer.
and then this
I like that one.
Sveta Shabina
Yeah.
foil, which Brian McClay was on Beyond Wednesdays, and he's saying, "Hey man, has anybody got an extra one?" Because he even missed out on. There's only 75 of this, so even the great Brian McClay missed out on that one. So,
those are fighting words, buddy. Those are fighting words, man. Come on now.
yeah.
I don't know that newest issue of Beneath the Trees, man. That was pretty twisted, where she's like sending that.
Wait, don't ruin it. I haven't watched it. I haven't read it yet. I haven't read that one.
It's pretty twisted, man.
Yeah, he's got some twist to it.
K Munin is just mad because he can't like make an anime reference to. It's like if he can't make an anime reference to the book, he doesn't like it. So, but then this Cerebus number 20.
Wow, that's cool.
Sent to me by Brittany. Got this today. I don't have a lot of these earlier ones. I don't have like the originals. I have reprints of them. They did in the early 90s. They did like this reprint called Cerebus bi-weekly, and they bi-weekly would reprint. So a lot of these I have in reprint form. So I didn't have this. That was really cool.
Really cool.
And Lyle, after last week, the Geeking Out with, he showed me a couple of things that were on eBay, but there was a Cerebus print on eBay that the great Big Lyle, he's like, hey, did you see this? And I was like, well, I did now. And so
now,
thank you. I had to scoop that up.
thanks to Big Lyle, man.
This is something I ordered probably 4 months ago. I completely forgot about it. It was, but I don't know about you guys, but like, I love Greg Horn. I think Greg Horn's like one of the best working artists. But this is like one of those, like the tidal wave where it's like a real homage. There's kind of controversy. Are they like skirting around copyright laws? But it's the screen cover, and it's like it looks like a photograph,
Drew
like
Barrymore.
Drew
Yeah.
Barrymore. This is a painting. This is a Greg Horn painting.
Wow.
And it is awesome. And I ordered it, and it was like $25 more to get it slabbed, which is why it took so long. But I was like, it's a total cover buy, so I was like, yeah, I'll just.
How's she cold wearing a sweater?
Yes. Then on Bry's side, I showed this on my channel. Like, I got this because I got it. I got it for about the same price as I would get it unsigned. But I got Marvel Premiere number 15, the first Iron Fist, signed by Roy Thomas. I mean, it's only a 6.5, but I was able to get this for about the price of a 6.5 unsigned off of Bryce. I made an offer, and he accepted it. And this is the kind of thing that I've recently been kind of like trading. That might be the case with this. So this might go into a trade for something at some point. Then I
had that book when I was a kid. I bought it off the rack.
Very cool.
That's cool.
Then that Elite Comics that you bought the one book off last week, the Horrific, Rich.
Yeah.
They had another one up, and it was another one where I made an offer. I got this for like I don't know. I think I got it for like $175, but it's this Mystic number 9. This Atlas, this old like pre-code.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it was a good deal. I mean, it's only 3.5 and stuff, but I mean 3.5 off-white pages, and really cool, pre-code stuff that I got for like a really cheap price.
Decent deal, yeah. Good buy.
And then I don't know, a few weeks ago, there was an auction on Heritage. I was watching I was watching a couple, and this one I wasn't really bidding on anything, but like I was just watching the live, and sometimes like things will go and like nobody's putting any bids on it, and I got this for like it was like the minimum amount, and like with like the buyer's fee, and it was like $30 or $35. But it's this Donald Duck from 1967. But this is a Carl Barks. It's a Carl Barks that I got for like $30 or $35.
Wow, 8.0 too. Wow.
Yeah, I was like, why isn't anybody bidding on that? I love Carl Barks, and so it's just like if you can get something like this for like the slab price, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that all day. But then, kind of the coolest thing I got that it just landed today. There's a guy, I have a few contacts on Instagram that I talked to about these Jaime Cortez books, and one of the guys who I bought from before is a guy named Eli. But this one is, all of these are very rare. This one, there's one slab version. It's a restored version. There's also one that I saw on an auction that was in a bound, like a bound, like where they bind like 3 or 4 comics together in like a book form.
Yes.
Right. But yeah, this is the only unrestored but this is Otero Negro. I think I can't remember the number, but the great Jaime Cortez.
Oh wow.
Dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about Frankie, man.
Rich like that.
Give that one up, buddy.
So yeah, this is gonna get sent in, and
Okay. Wow,
yeah,
man.
that's all I got for now.
I love that.
I love that, man.
That Jaime Cortez is good. I'm seeing more and more white. But I'm basically okay. I'm not feeling well, so I just wanted to come on because I got a whole bunch of people here who've been on my show this year, and I wanted to say Thank you for everything you've done. This is what I give thanks for. You all of you for your appearances, all of you for your friendships, all of you for your content. Stevie D, you got to be the nicest guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Everybody keep saying that. Come on, let's go.
Chris Parker is the only one here that hasn't been on my show, but he's got an open invite. If you ever just contact me, I'll get him on. Adam is my next guest. Rich, thank you for having me on your show a couple times. Thanks for coming on. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful that you're all healthy. I'd like to be thankful for my health in a day or two. And everybody have a wonderful weekend.
Hey, we're all thankful for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the
Jared,
video.
great job with your channel, and I hope you did well,
I
buddy.
did, Chonko.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And I just to say it once again, Matt was the first person who believed in my channel before anybody else. When I had almost nobody watching, he's the first one who ever called me out. I'll never forget it.
Hi, Chris.
What's up, dude? Go
Nice to
Bills.
see you for the first time. So you guys have a great day, and Mark, everybody, have fun.
Good seeing you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, man.
Thanks for coming by.
Feel better, buddy.
Take care, bud.
Anybody else got anything they want to share? Or
I haven't shown anything. I was kind of impromptu. I kind of just grabbed the stack that I got in my shop today.
All right,
Cool.
yeah.
I'll speed round here. I've been reading Escape. I don't know if you guys have been reading this, but this is super good.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody knows about it. The anamorphic animals. It's like World War II and fighting the Nazis.
Now, is he a bear or a dog?
He's a dog, but he looks like
He looks like a bear.
He's
looks like a
got
bear.
a snub nose. Yeah. That's a good. I read that one tonight. It's a good.
I haven't dug in anything yet.
It's a good story.
Is that new? Is that new for today?
Today.
This came out today.
Yeah, my LCS didn't have that. Bastard. Go someplace else, man. That's supposed to have been in my pull list.
I picked up The Punisher, trying issue 2. Thought this first one was all right. I'm not even a Punisher fan, but I was like, the cover looked cool on the first one, so grabbed that. And honestly, I have to reread it because I can't even remember what it was about at this point. But picked up that today. This is like for me / my kids, Uncle Scrooge.
Hell yeah.
Because the last issue of this one.
It's Delato still doing the cover, right?
Yeah, and it's all right.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. But my oldest son's 8 and he's digging on it, so he likes it. So
Yeah, that's great, man. That's awesome.
I keep grabbing that one. And then I got Infernal Hulk 1. Big Hulk fan. And there's been some hate online with everybody. And it's like, to be honest with you, I bought all the issues of the first run and like the fill-in artist. And I remember Dope was like talking mad shit on the guy. And Danny Earl, dumb Danny Earls, he kept saying. I was like, whatever. You know, I compared to be honest with you, it's like I'm not, of all the books that I'm getting, like new books, it's like that's like the only one that was like, you know, I got like Ultimate Spider-Man for a while, then I dropped off of that. I ended up honestly just selling it all. I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to read it again. So it's like I find like way more enjoyment out of those like indie books. I just read a book from last week. I've been reading Everything Dead and Dying, which has been super cool, super fun.
Oh yeah.
I read this one called Robo Wolf issue 2 that just came out, and it's just ridiculous. Like 90s, just total fun. And the other thing I bought, I was going through the back bins. I got this issue of Quack.
There you go.
It was Frank Bruner.
Yeah.
You got that.
I think when I was on the Fantastic Four weekend there with Lunch Money Comics and Brandon and Renegade Rants and Brian, the Colossus Collector. I remember Mike bought that at one of the stops we were at. And he said in, what is it? The Cosmo Cat story. I think that was like he said something like it was like the first published Dave Stevens art and comics or something stuck out with me.
Yeah, I think
This was
yeah.
$8 in my shop today, so I was like, well, I guess I'm going to come home with that one too. I haven't read it. I haven't even taken it out of the bag. But he saw that when we had the weekend together, and I was like, well, I saw it, and I mean, I've been a low key, dollar bin hunting for Howard the Duck. I've got, I think like I have the first Kiss up until the first Kiss cameo. So it's like, I don't have the first full appearance of Kiss, but I have I think it's 1 through 12 I have. But
Very nice.
it's one of those things.
Very
If I
cool,
can
man.
find some in the dollar bin and just, like Eric's channel says, side quest comics, there's always a little bit of a niche of something that you're always going to try to find. And, I'm not spending $10 a book or, trying to go on eBay and look for single issues. That's just not, that's not feasible when those books are in the dollar bin.
Yeah.
But that's all I grabbed. It was just the stuff that I had for today, but I was just
They were cool books.
kind of impromptu.
Oh, yeah.
I was the kids were winding down, getting ready for bed, and I just hopped on YouTube, and I'm like, oh shit, Rich's channel. I was getting ready to watch, and then it was it said something in the thumbnail anyone's welcome, and I was like, well shit. I was I've been doing these live streams lately. I'm gonna
Hell yeah, man. Anytime.
DVD, it's like he said, he's it's I like going on Instagram. I post all my shit on Instagram and pickups. Maybe not necessarily new comic book day stuff or anything, I try to focus on the older stuff, and because that's the kind of stuff that I'm looking for, Silver and Bronze Age and stuff like that. And to me it's just and it's to have a channel, I rather just sit and watch everybody. It's I watch enough YouTube. It's it's at the end of the day, what am I going to add to it? That what I'm showing on Instagram or,
I feel like
I think I did one live reel when I opened up Adam's Batman. And in case anyone hasn't seen it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Remember this little ditty? Because I don't, man. That was freaking epic.
That was fun.
I didn't even know that I won until people started sending me message on Instagram or something. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't even know when the drawing was, but I was very appreciative, Adam. So thank you.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, that's great.
I always put a few books up on. I don't have a comic room, or I just got a small apartment here. I just got my own apartment. Broke up with a girlfriend from a long time. My brother's calling me, wants to come over, but I'm going to bounce though, guys. He's probably at the back door, but I just wanted to say thanks for having me on, man. And
Yep.
Anytime, man. Come on.
you guys have a good rest of your night.
buddy. All right.
Nice meeting you,
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah,
putting a face with a
Happy
name.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh. Just let the camera.
Yeah, we might say some
know if
really
he knows.
good stuff now.
I've got a bit of news, and I'm not sure that I even shared this news.
Have a good night, guys.
See you,
Yeah.
buddy.
Good night.
I
Happy
don't know that I've shared this whole thing with Rich yet, but got news on a guest coming on the live show.
Oh.
Looks like confirmed a date for December 20th. We will be
Okay.
having the great and powerful Anthony Cleveland, the writer of Buried Long Ago. They're just coming out with the trade paperback of Buried Long Ago, and he's actually here in Indiana, kind of close by. He next week is doing a signing close by me, but I'm going to be gone. But I reached out to him, and he's he's going to talk. I don't know if you haven't read Buried Long Ago, it's fantastic. And,
It's a great series. Yeah.
and it's based upon a real life female serial killer here in Indiana. He did all the research on this. He's got a whole fascinating story about this. So it'll be, I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that was it was a mini series. Was man, I wanted more.
Yeah,
it's
so creepy.
so cool and creepy in the end. And I was like,
Yeah,
man, this is awesome.
And it the trade paperback, I think this week or next week. It drops. So if you missed out on the series, you can pick up the trade paperback and read the whole thing.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah. Can't wait for that. Yeah.
How do you guys come up with these great guests all the time?
It's Mike. It's all Mike, man. He's tenacious as hell.
I reach out. I tell people how much I really like what they're doing. And, some people are willing to discuss, and some people are willing to come on. And some people say they're willing to come on and then don't. But, for some, I think if somebody's the bigger names, I think are more difficult because they're just really busy. But now that convention season's over, I think we'll be getting some more of them. I still believe David Nakayama is going to come on. I just think he's busy, and Nathan Zierdy says he's coming on. So I mean, we'll see about that. But we are going to have for sure. We're going to have Kiss Kiss and David Byrne are coming back because they're making a book that doubles as a role playing game. And I thought they would have a playable version by December, but I just talked to Kiss Kiss a few days ago. He said it'll probably be January, but we've already enlisted a few people, but Adam and Nate and Eric, I believe, are going to come on and help us do an actual live play test of this game that Kiss Kiss and David Byrne are working on. So that should be fun.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think this has been a very fun and adventurous night, or whatever you want to call it, I guess. I don't know. It's about what I wanted to accomplish.
Holiday episode.
I got to accomplish what I wanted to get accomplished, I think. I want to be able to come on and try to show thanks and tell people thanks and allow other people the format to be able to come on and say thanks. Before tomorrow's Pig Fest, I said I will probably be. I was talking to my cousin about it today. I was like, I really don't have any place to go. I'm gonna go hang with my dad for a little bit, and I said I might go do a Chinese buffet. I said that sounds pretty good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. But,
yeah, my family abandoned me. They all went to Florida to my sisters, and so I think Chanko and I are going to split a rotisserie chicken.
There you go.
But Napoleon from India.
Huh?
Good to see you, Napoleon.
Yeah.
He might know you from Johnny. We just heard Johnny's got 1,200 people follow him from India. We're like, that's kind of wild. Yeah. So right, I said he's probably a meme somewhere over there.
It just shrinks the world. The whole world got shrunk.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're just my wife and I. We don't do a traditional Thanksgiving, so we usually go for a little hike in the morning, and then we make homemade pizza.
Heck yeah, that sounds even better.
And we take a little pepperoni and hold on to it like making a wishbone.
Oh,
yeah. Whoever gets the biggest piece of the pepperoni, that's who wins.
Nice.
So that's our tradition.
We never fixed turkey. I never fixed turkey either. I'm always a ham guy. I like doing a ham for Thanksgiving. I'll do a ham for Christmas.
Yeah. My wife hates she's like, turkey is my least favorite kind of meat. So she was making Thanksgiving dinner, hosted my family some, and that was kind of a disaster. My sister's kids were kind of hellions at that time. And so we said, we're not doing that anymore. And then she kept making it. And she's like, I really don't like turkey. And I was like, well, why are we doing this? Let's do something we both like to eat. So,
homemade pizza, man, it's so freaking good. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, come on by, Rich.
Do you make a bunch of little ones, or you make one big one?
One big one. Yeah. You can come on by.
Oh man, I'll be there in about 4 hours.
I want to ask you guys something because I hear your dialect from the region you guys are in. And do I sound like I have some kind of Missouri slang or something to you
Just
guys?
Midwestern, just standard Midwest.
Yeah, you sound standard Midwest. Yeah, Midwestern. Yeah, like the Ma and Paul Kent on Superman.
Like when SideQuest speaks, sometimes he'll say some words, and he's from Chicago, and they
He's got
sound just
Chicago
like St.
going on.
Louis, how people in St. Louis talk, you know.
Yeah, Eric, you can tell is from Chicago. Like you know he is.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna probably sign off here, guys. I still haven't eaten dinner, so I'm probably.
I was just reading Napoleon's thing. That's why I got quiet there for a second. But yeah, it's we'll get off here and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks for everybody coming on to the panel. There won't be a live show this weekend, or when's our next one, Mike?
Well, I mean, I don't know. We were talking about I'm going to be gone for a couple of weeks, but I'm still going to try to sign in on my phone. But I think we were talking about like just doing a hangout for a couple of weeks, but whatever, up to you, man.
Yeah. This Saturday, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if we'll do a hangout or not. I can't remember.
I'm going to be at Italian Beef Fest.
Yeah, he's going to be at Italian Beef Fest.
I will be around.
I thought that's what we do on YouTube. It's an Italian beef fest, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Hey, Christina, happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, Christina. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and we will see you soon.
Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble.
Take care. God bless.